it's not like I'm trying to rush through. If I wanted to leave Euclid quickly, I could just use the anomaly. I'm not doing the runaway mode until I have at least a whole stack. Not that it matters anything, but when you do it. So. Irrelevant. I probably should save the food stuff, but I have this thought that it might be better to just sell it when I start cooking, and that will be far out in the future, to be honest. So there's none of them I want to give away. I don't want to give that away either. It's typical gigs. They always want more than they give. Boom, boom, boom. So again, no missions that I need to deal with right away, which is fine-ish. That is kind of okay. So I might have filled my exosuit up, I don't know. Something out there behind the planet. Might just be a moon. I'm actually not too keen on certain thing right now, but down the line, yeah, sure. We're in the Samako system. So we left a planet that was with aggressive sentinels and it ended up with another one that had it. So that's kind of interesting. Annoying, but interesting. Sure. Let's go there first. I'm sitting thinking a little bit what my next step is. I might want to go for another organic, even though I spent a lot of money on the last one. But I will take a good gag stance here. What is more money worth if not invested? So, yeah. So it doesn't show anything I really need. I'll go and catch some fish. I don't really want the reward, but never mind that. I like to do a little bit of the odd fishing in between. It's actually because I do want to eventually have caught all fish in the game. And if you wonder how you can see that, then you haven't been fishing, to be honest. But you can go in and then you can look at your different things. Expedition, survival, exploration. That would be here. Collected knowledge. No. Wonders, yeah. Fishing record. So everything you have caught on your save is colored up, and everything which you have caught on any other save is actually shown with a fish. And then those you haven't caught at all is sitting like that. So what I'm thinking is at least get so I don't have any question marks, so I know what all fish are. That would at least bring me some excitement, but otherwise actually try to fill it out. It's the same with fossil records. This is not for this save, that's for all saves, so there's actually not a lot I need to have them all. Personal records. I don't know what that would be. No. Got something with minerals, you got some records with flora. So it finds, whenever you find one which is, what is the strongest cold resistance, if you find one which is better, then it will automatically upgrade that. So with planets, most perfect, for instance, that is where you would like to settle down, maybe. Least hospitable. I've seen some which is worse than this, but yeah. Deepest ocean, 91. I know that can be beaten quite a lot, so yeah. But you have a lot of information at your hand if you want to look for it, so I don't want that. Hey, you want that. Doesn't really matter. Song of Fire. Sounds like one of the books from Game of Thrones. So, just continue. And yeah, I'm wasting money on it, but I'm happy to do that. I still have over 50 million, so I do estimate that if you have around 120 million pretty constantly, then you will be absolutely golden. So let's go and catch some fish. This was not what I wanted. This is the murky planet. That's another reason why I pick fishing missions, because then I kind of have to land on planets from time to time and explore a little bit. My way of playing is very often jumping from one system to another, doing the space stations, and forget all about the planets. Okay, there's more there, so I want to see what. There is normally a building where that is said. What is it here? Okay, it's an ancient site. It's not really useful, but never mind that. Well, it could be useful if I wanted to dig it out, but I don't need to look for money, to be honest. I think the water was this way. Was it wagging its tail? So, water. Unknown building. Okay, some subterranean. That's water there at least. Let's just do some fishing. What was that? One of them. Oh. Oh well. Yeah. Well. Fishing is an acquired taste, so not everyone likes it. I actually think sometimes in between it's a good relaxing exercise to do these things, just to break up the game a little bit. So because you have a tendency to make it hectic when you play. I'm a little bit concerned on picking up caustic fish, which means normally on a toxic world. So I got them all now, so call our chariot. Oh, there's a rainbow, that's pretty. I'm actually taking pictures because I'm replacing some swapping around my break picture, and I use pictures from the game. So that's when I see some which looks nice, why not take them and use them? So what else did I see around here? That's an unknown building. Let's go and see what that actually is. Is it something which is useful? I don't know. That's what we can find out. Where did it go? That is a drop pod, so that is actually useful. As long as you have slots in your exosuit to get made, so yeah. So we got a little bit more fish. So what do I need? I need one of these, one those. And that. Can't get any more up there, but honestly, it has become quite chilly around here, so I might have to go and find a jumper at some point, but let's see. Right now it's actually fine. I'm not too scared. So I'm going to hand this in and then call here. Normally cook the fish I have and then start thinking about what the next steps actually are. Quite a unusual reward, because I'm not going to build a ship with a C-class reactor, so new. So anomaly. So the anomaly is kind of the player hub, and that's where you can see a lot of other players when you play, if you have multiplayer enabled. Some people don't like to have that, and that's fair enough. I actually like to enable it because I like the possibility that you actually run into someone on the planet. But I would say everyone here will be permadeathers. Permadeathers. Is that a thing? So ships. Lucky Pilgrim is one. There's Tyrus. Aim to Fly. The Chandyman. And so on. Not very willing to do much, so I just need this. And what I put in is 3 different fish. And that becomes a salty platter, and I collect them at the moment. Thing is, if nothing else, I get a lot of money out of them, so thank you very much, and all the kind wishes return to you as well. I hope you get a very good 2026, and I also want to wish you a very happy new year. Bitteschön. In there as well. So is it good that the holidays is over and things return to normality? That's always the backside when it goes back to normal. Yeah. At least you had some good days off, I hope. Oh, venture out in the snow. Oh. Well, I agree. I actually don't know if it has started doing anything here, but So there's none of these I want to do. I don't want to start constructing bases, and I don't want to survey a planet that takes way too long time. But I will start collecting. Well, I don't know if I will actually. That's I'm not entirely sure if I want or not. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they have predicted snow over evening and night here, so let's see if everything is white when I come out with the dogs tonight. Not good. Shouldn't let him get his shielding back, but he's faster than me, unfortunately. Yeah, I have heard things about that as well. To do something about speed. I definitely need to do something about speed. Canada can get a very cold, it can be very cold. There's no doubt about that. I used to know a woman who worked for a Danish company, and she was stationed in Siberia in Russia at that point. And she encountered temperatures down to -50, and I'm always thinking that is when water pipes and everything start freezing. That is not funny. They must do something to keep it flowing. So, yeah. this here? The ship. I don't want that. So let's jump on. So I would like to get down under 600,000 today. That one looks good. Planet. Okay. Although it might not be useful, but it's nice to see some nicer planets pop up. I would say. I have experienced some very cold winters in Scandinavia, but I have never been a big fan. I will admit that. Bum. Yeah, no. I don't think so. I do like finding good ships, but they have to be good. So I can have that. I don't need it right now. And I do have one in stock if I should need it, so what else do we have? No, I have friends in Canada as well, and I actually noticed they posted some pictures on Facebook the other day that looked very snowy when they were out with their dogs. And this will be a little bit of a warning to you guys that have dogs. If you take them out in snowy, icy conditions, it's absolutely fine to a certain degree, but always check their paws when you come home. And you might give them a little bit aloe vera or something like that to help them. Thing is, I have working dogs, and they are actually built to be out in all weather, to a certain degree, of course. So they don't suffer, but salt and grit can actually wear their paws, their jelly beans down a little bit. I don't know what that's actually called in English. Talked about I need speed. I should actually start checking a little bit about that. I should first build that. It has nothing to do with the speed, but yeah. But I also need to fill up, so everything in due time. There's so many things to do, and you kind of have to choose when you do what. So scan creatures, I find this taking sometimes a little bit too long to do. On the other hand, a multi-tool slot can be a lot of value. Even though I would not use money to upgrade, but yeah, unless I had so many that I didn't know what to do with them, but this is bloody cheap.
Product received. Product received.
What ships are here? See. Okay. Is there one ahead of that one as well? Yeah, there is. C. And a holder. C. 40 million for a C-class holder. That is a lot of monies. Kind of would like to get it up so I start getting these, but it will take a little bit too much to do it like that. Well. That's where you need to start thinking, but yeah. So I'm talking about speed. So this is the one which influenced that. Then it's a question if I can tweak or not. 7% maneuverability, and that's what set the time at the speed. What is this actually showing exactly? So this is only 2, okay. So this is the worst. 613. Let's put that down there. That will give me some speed at least. That was kind of a good buy. That we got that tweaked at least. A-class. Not A-class. So I'll go and scan something. wants me to go there and scan. So it's a hot planet, okay. Luckily I have some protection against that. The good thing with doing scanning missions is they also give you a little bit of money as you go on, so that's not too bad. I'll take that, and I do take that as well. Right now. Oh, so that's positive. It looked like one of these I couldn't get rid of. So going to do that. No. Sometimes you can actually hand them in, so let's see. No, that was not on the list. Okay. Now we can find out if the speed has become good or better or nothing at all. Let's go and hunt some pirates. It's up already. It is in that direction. Out there in the middle of nowhere. careful with my own shields. So the golden rule for space combat is make sure your shields are topped up. As long as they are that, then you are fine. If you forget your shields, you might be toast. And believe me, I'm one who sometimes have forgotten it. Jesus. Oh. So that was the first one. That was up there. What is that moon? Just curious. Icy moon, okay. So an icy moon is rotating a hot planet. That makes sense.